time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body, supplements that get you moving and keep you moving, that make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. You deserve a company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world, and you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Samson coming to you from Germany. Usually, for those of you who know me, I'm usually in Los Angeles, but right now I'm on a little trip in Germany with the family. So great to be here and great to see all of you. So congratulations and Happy New Year's. We made it past 2024 into 2025 now. So terrific. Hope all of you had a safe and a happy New Year's and wish all of you the best in 2025. So today, it's my turn to do Empowerment Tuesday. So I was thinking, what should I talk about? Well, we are with a company called 3, and one of the things about the name, it is about simplicity, right? If we were joking on the side and says, hey, the business, it could be as easy as 1, 2, 3. But the question is, how simple can it be or how complicated can it be? Well, today I want to share with you through my experience, 20 years experience, almost 20 years experience in the industry, and knowing the business, knowing the products, the compensation plan, the opportunity, the big picture. I want to share through and with simplicity. And I think many times that is really the best way to do business because, over and over again, I have heard many successful people, entrepreneurs who've helped build companies that are millions or billions or worth trillions of dollars. They focus on key things, key points that make the business run and run fast. When it's simple, when anybody can follow, well, it can be big. So I'm going to share with you that today, okay? So I'm going to walk you through quite a few ideas, simple ideas that can, from a very simple point of view, can scale up on a massive scale if people would just think about it and take it on to take action. So, and what I realized that over the years, and especially for myself, when I look back at the beginning, I did what I knew, which get me a little bit, just a very small step forward. But when I did and try what I was told by people who are more successful and start to do things that I didn't know before, and I went and tried it and I did it over and over and over again, by doing that, I saw the bigger picture and I realized the reasons why it was done a certain way. And there is a, business is all about psychology. You know what they say is success, it's an inside game. And why is that? Well, it's not about only what you know, but how you learn and reflect it from the experience and turn it into something practical that you can use on a daily basis in the business to focus on. And one thing, in our industry, because we're able to leverage a platform, well, most of the work is done for us by the company. We just have to go out to share. Now, is that simple or not? At the end of the day, as I, reflect and also continuously learn from people who are more successful in varieties of industries and varieties of businesses, when it comes down to it, when we move product, when we sell product, we can make money. In our industry, it's you don't make money from signing up people. You make money from moving product. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the idea and some very simple ideas that can help you. And I put it all together in a way where it is not quite a shortcut, but I try to connect the dots for all of you to keep it simple. Okay. All right, so today we're going to talk about building big with simplicity. And so I thought of, well, how can I present it? How can I connect the dots with all of you? Where it's just simple as one, two, three. So I literally took that on. I say, you know what? Actually, I can explain how to build from small to big by using the numbers one, two, and three. Number one, it's about you. It's about your why. But the question is, why does it even matter? All right. The number two, well, in our compensation plan, we call binary compensation plan, which means you're going to build two organizations and you're going to make money from that. Okay. And then number three, well, we're going to talk about Happy 10 and how does that all relate? That's the promotion we're having now, if you don't know. Okay. So let's talk about that. Number one, the number one, literally the number one. It's about you, your why. Why does it matter, right? So, as an entrepreneur, it is about you and your why. Today I was talking with a young person in the early 20s, and she's talking about uh, looking to do a job that she would like teaching other people to drive. And they say, oh, you can make a lot of money in Germany doing that. I say, well, okay, that's great. You can make money. But having climbed the mountain and been in many businesses, make money and lost money, and then make a lot of money all over again and travel the world, I want to share with her that, you know what, it's literally even not about what you do, but if you want to make money, you can make money doing anything. But is this really something that will fulfill you? Instead of thinking of what to do, think about where you want to be, why you want to do it, right? If you're not passionate about it, if you're not excited about it every day, if you don't enjoy it, for sure, you won't do it for long. So your why is important. And then a lot of people, don't realize that your why is your compass. So instead of think of how you're going to do it, think about why you do it first, because that will kind of capture the essence of your success in a way where it sets the direction for where you want to go, or it gives you the drive of how you're going to do it. So it's literally a compass. So know your why and know their why. Well, if we never spend time to think about why we do the thing we do, for sure we won't be able to question and find out from somebody else what their reasons are in life, right? Um, I think this point is very important. It's very practical because a lot of people look for the how, they forgot to look at their why. Because the question is, look, if you're going to go share with somebody and enroll somebody as a customer or maybe a business partner, the question is why would someone want what you have? You know, why? That's the question. I can give, countless scripts on how to talk to somebody, how to pique their interest, how to share the opportunity. But the question is, at the end of the day, why would they want what you have? Why would they be interested? What is their why? And that's the thing, when you cannot even find out what the other person wants, how do you know what to offer them? How do you even know how to start the conversation? You kind of have to guess, or you kind of have to find out. Yeah. So by going back to the second one, know your why by asking yourself. And life is about asking the right questions also. You know, that's how you find out things. That's how you learn. So when you ask the right question to yourself, you start to learn to ask the right questions to somebody else. There's a saying, leaders, they tell you why they don't do it. They don't tell you how. Okay? They first tell you why, right? Because it encompasses, you got to know where you come from, right? When you share something with somebody. So the why is extremely important. It is about you. It's about what you want and what you see in three. And, is it the product, the science? But yeah, those are, things that you can grasp with your hands, and, use it, get the benefit. And you might be excited about that. And maybe you're excited about health, and you love to see people more healthy, or maybe you love to see other people succeed, or you just enjoy people. Well, if you don't enjoy people, this is a tough business. And here's the thing, there's a saying. If your why is strong enough, the how to come along. You find a way, become resourceful. It's like, when I see my kids, uh, whatever they want to do, they never give up. They just keep asking for it. They want it, right? They keep trying and doing it over and over and over again. Kids, they never quit. Sometimes to be in a better place, we have to be like children because, well, I don't know why. They might not even know why, but they want it, right? And in expressing their their desire, yeah, they keep asking until they ask the right questions, until then they never give up until you give up. So sometimes you have to be like kids, but your why you want to do things. So instead of think about how to do it, think about first why, your why, then their why, and that gives you direction instead of um, going at it day to day. Just, oh, this product, that opportunity, this money, and etc. Platform. Talk about why, your reasons, your story, literally. The people are interested. That's why soap operas are so popular. Okay. Now, next, talk about the number two, where binary compensation plan. So you can build two organizations. Well, what are these organizations from? For. Well, first you got to make your goals and make a plan. Remember your why? Well, next you got to back it up with some goals and a plan. How do you do that? Well, first, knowing that you're going to build something. You're going to build two organizations of customers, people who are going to use the product. Okay? If they don't use the product, you're not going to make any money. All right? Obviously. So you're going to build two organizations of customers. For example, three, we have a great customer program. On retail side, you make anywhere from 20 to 25%, right? If they're on, they get discounts. Customers get discount if they're on Smart Ship, right? And also, if they buy more, they get volume discount. If they buy $300 or more, they get a discount, right? And also, we have a referral program. If the customer refer other customers to you, the company will, give them another discount, for their next purchase. So there's a customer program. Well, also, if you have brand ambassadors or business partners in your organization, they multiply your number of customers. Does that make sense? It is that simple. A lot of people say, oh, it's hard to make money in this kind of plan and this and that. I'm like, I don't know where they get that from because it's all about perspectives. I will caution everybody because many times, like me before, and what I realize is we all carry our old thinking that we had that happened to us, the things that happened to us, and those old thinking, and we hold on to old thoughts that doesn't apply to a current situation. All it does is drag us down. And then we literally think our way to failure. Yeah, as a matter of fact, a business partner of mine, he's been very slow. He wanted to quit. I'm like, where did that thought come from? Right? And then what I realized was, you know what? That's how it is. We talk ourselves into failing. So what I caution is that, we just post up, for example, in many of our chat groups, the latest rank advancement. In North America, for example, traditionally, Christmas is a big holiday, so people slow down toward the third or fourth week of December. While people slow down in North America, people still working hard in Asia, for example. Okay, they're still out there, and we had a new 6 star. You know, but even in North America, up until the third week of second week of December, we had a new 5 star. So people are still working while other people are taking it easy in the holiday mood. So I know all of you on here, you want it. The question is, what are you putting forth, right? So, you decide for yourself how much you want to make. So in the binary, what you do is when you start the business, you got to get qualified. You start your one person in one organization and get another person in another organization to start your building your business. Now, a lot of people don't understand, right? Because coming from traditional business like me, I was in the retail business before. That's what and real estate before. Well, it's about getting customers. It's true. But ultimately, as you look at people who are very successful over years, who are in sales, for example, most of their business is not necessarily from new customers they actively go pursue, rather than they get more referrals. So in our business, to grow your organization, when you have customers and brand ambassadors who are your business partners, literally it's a referral game. It's about who they know that come in. So in a way, that's how this industry works. It's the ultimate referral business. How many times have you experienced a great restaurant and you love it so much that you just say, "Oh, we got to go there," and you talk about the food and all that. Something natural. It's something natural that we all do. So in the binary compensation, all you're doing is building two organization of customers and also have brand ambassadors in there to help multiply the number of customers, literally. And imagine on the platform, the old days, it's like one territory at a time, maybe one city, maybe of one state, one province, or one country at a time. Nowadays, it's all for us in three, it's all integrated together. It's a business you can do from anywhere. You have a phone or laptop. You can be a armchair success if that's what you want. Whatever beach you want to be on, whatever ski slope you can be on, you can be working the business or not working the business once you built it up. So it is ultimately a very powerful compensation plan. But keep it simple, this is actually what you're doing. So when you get qualified, earn commission, well, start enrolling customers and brand ambassadors in both organizations and get paid commissions and bonuses. So you override any sales that happen. Now it's funny because I was in Los Angeles a few months ago, and one of my business partners was sharing that, oh, she had a conversation with somebody who was a supervisor at a juice store. Okay, so you go there, you buy juice. Okay, and she say, "Oh, I don't want to be in a business where I override other people." I'm like, that's how everything work in life. You're in an organization. There's an organizational structure, and you either override their productivity, right? Either mopping the floor or working the juicer, cutting the fruit. As a supervisor manager, of course, maybe you have to get your hands dirty, or you override their sales, like in real estate, right? I came from real estate background, um, and also retail background. So, I realized that there are actually a lot of people who've never done sales. They just don't understand. So This is how it is in life. Okay. So when you start to build an organization, like imagine anytime somebody buys something in either one organization, you have a chance to make money in the compensation plan. So it's actually that simple. You just need to follow the guidelines. Okay. You got to just go through the detail, but at the beginning, you just start with one on the left, one on the right, and then you start there. Oh, by the way, your customers can also turn into brand ambassador. They can, aside from earning a discount from a referral program, they can actually become also brand ambassador to make commission. So, we make it flexible for everybody. So now we go to the number three, happy three, happy three builder. That's the promotion that's going on now. Now, this is very interesting. As I've worked with Kim for so many years. We've always done binary compensation plan in different platforms, and it's very powerful because it's very simple, just two. So we always talk about two, but then you know what? Actually, three is even a better number. Why do the minimum? Why not do a little bit more? Because a little bit more can go a long way. So just imagine, we're what we call a one-third, two-third binary plan. That means, when you have 300 in sales volume on one side, 600 on the other, you get one cycle. So you can cycle at $35, you get paid a commission. So in a way, 300, 600, that's one third, two thirds, right? So for a total of 900, one third on one organization, two thirds on the other in terms of people buying products. And look, when you have products that people use every day, you have a chance to make money every day. FYI, like me, I consume a lot of product because, it's winter time, I'm traveling or just out and about, or maybe some of you hear about, oh, this whatever flu is out there. Well, take a little bit more immune. So that's what I do. So then I double up. So that means I double the amount of product I buy with the immune, for example. Okay. Or I enjoy the revive. Many times I just say it right now, but a lot of times companies they don't understand how to increase the smart ship because the company wants sales. Of course, we do too because we get paid more. But it's for me, I don't tell people to do things just because I tell them to do it. I tell them to benefit them. That's the best way, right? People do it by themselves, but they just need to know that they can consume a little bit more than the minimum. Like me, that's what I do. So when you have the more product people consume anyway, the more you get paid, the better, more benefit, the more healthier they get, especially product that people use every day. So in the happy three, well, if we follow the idea of what happy three is, we can create something called duplication. We start to scale up our business. Okay. So one thing about our industry, it's like it's the ultimate referral game, right? And when I look back compared to what traditional business do, one of the things is that traditional business, we do a lot of advertising and we try to encourage a word of mouth. But, the people, though, that really invest in their existing customer base to get referrals or word of mouth marketing, they actually get more solid traction. That's actually what we call building organically as opposed to like many years ago, when I had my furniture business. I used to spend about 5,000 a weekend in one area where the Los Angeles Times distribute to put an ad in the Los Angeles Times newspaper. Okay. And I just for one area want to advertise another area. It's like another 5,000 to advertise Friday and Sunday, for example. Okay. But so it costs money to scale up. But in our business, what is the cost of your customer acquisition? Just because you can get benefit from the product and the science, you refer somebody through word of mouth, which maybe didn't cost you anything. Just talking, opening your mouth and asking. So you start building your business that way. Just imagine that, you know? Nowadays, the times have changed, right? And there's many ways to share. Like one of my favorite things to share, if somebody's interested in what 3 is, I share with them the 3 Instagram page. Instead of me telling them, all about the products and go into detail. It would never end. Rather than I send them, the three Instagram page. They're scrolling through it. They're like scrolling right down, then look at the post and oh, it's a quality company. Oh, the company already posted for you. Tells other tells about the science, encourages people, have recognition, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we have the tools. It's the modern day where we have a platform. Well, with the three at HQ, we have office in Hong Kong and Jakarta soon. Down the road, Taiwan, Malaysia, and we're going to keep expanding. Just imagine, we're on an upward trend in terms of expansion, and we're along for the ride. And this helps us. This platform actually helps us to grow our organizations. So how we get paid in the Happy Three is it rewards you for your personal sales volume and also personal group volume in a way. Personal sales volume means that the product purchases in your organization that you personally had a hand in. You share with a friend, they buy product, that's your personal sales volume. Okay. Personal group volume is sales volume that your team does. Okay, like when you group buy product, aside from you personally doing it, other people in your group doing it, that's called personal group volume. Okay, not aside but including, right? So how you get those? You get those through retail sales, smart ship. That's when people reorder every 4 weeks. They can buy a la carte. Anybody in your group that buys enrollment package or upgrade package and promotional packages, those count for your PSV and PGV. Okay. Again, PSV is the sales volume that you do personally, actively, and PGV is a personal group volume that other people in your group does. Okay. Aside from yourself, or I mean, including yourself, right? So let's talk about the Happy Three plan. I'm going to explain it in a very simple way, but it does take all of you out there just to follow along this idea of the Happy Three. So these flyers are available in your back office, so you can just click on the Happy Three, and you can acquire these and take these flyers and take your time to read through it. So Happy Three, how you get the Happy Three is when you have three people or more that you enroll as brand ambassador who buy total at least 2,000 personal sales volume. That means they buy 2,000 points of product and you can get paid $200. Okay. Now that's what you're doing. So these are PSV, right? And if you buy product, those also count as your PSV, okay, for this promotion. So when you enroll that, you start building your team. And remember, you can get customers and also brand ambassador who multiply the number of customers that you have. So then now, or also aside from new enrollment, well, if you have existing or people that you have enrolled that you have sponsored, who upgrade their packages from some of the other upgrade packages out there, those also count as your personal sales volume. And also, aside from that, the new feature with this month for the Happy Three is if you have three people who are on SmartShip at this time, during this period, those will also count as those customers will also count as your Happy Three. You just need to have again three or more with a total minimum 2,000 PSV. That's the threshold. You hit 2,000 PSV, you get $200 extra on top of the commission. Okay, because you get the team commission already from a PSV, or maybe you get a product introductory bonus from that, or maybe it's a retail sales volume that you're getting, total 2,000 or more. However way the sales come in, you're gonna make commission bonus plus the extra $200. Now, if you help three other people on your what we call the three other people that you personally sponsored, we call your level ones, become Happy Three. You become a Happy Three builder, and you make $500, and you can repeat Happy Three and Happy Three builder 3 times. So 200, 200, 200 as a Happy Three, that's 600, and you can do Happy Three builder 3 times. That's 500, 500, 500. So it's 600 plus 500 is what? 2,100, 1,500, right? So that's what, $2,100 extra you can earn on top within the next, what, till I think the promotion ends February 2nd. So you got to get it going. Okay. And in this industry that with the Happy Three, yes, first and it's an easy way to enroll into how to build your business fast. Because first, yeah, we all know that we need to take action to get some result. But then to learn to teach other people to get the same result, that's called duplication. Now, there's a saying in the industry, it doesn't matter how good you are, it matters what duplicate because, the ultimate business is where you get referral after referral after referral, or referral get referral that it's like you don't even know it's happening. And that's when your business starts to take off, when you have enough people actively referring and building their business. So on the flyer, we have a great list of what counts as PSV. So, to get you to Happy Three. Okay. Now, I mentioned earlier that for the Happy Three, there's PSV and PGV. What I mean by PGV is again the idea of the people in your group, in your organization, replicating the Happy Three in terms of the activity and bonuses, right? So those are PGV. They don't count for the promotion, but they do count toward your regular commission. Okay, in your organization. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through this diagram. Okay. Now, the reason I animated it so you don't get overwhelmed, but this is something that you follow along to learn what's going on. Okay. So first there's you, and we know that if you hit Happy Three, you make $200. You can do it up to three times. Happy Three Builder, you make 500, and you can make you get $500 and up to three times. Happy Three Builder. So what I did the diagram up to Happy Three Builder. So as you go share with three people, and hypothetically they do 2,000 or more, minimum three, right? It could be four or five, but if they do 2,000 volume or more, for example, three people, each of them, just for example, okay, and this is for illustration and educational purposes. So for example, if you sponsor three people who bought the founder package, that's 740 in volume per package, you're over 2,000. So you make automatically $200 right away. Now, if they come in a small package, well, you just have to create enough volume to hit that 2,000, right? So just for illustration, well, if you sponsor three people with a 2,000 volume or more, you're Happy Three. So good. Now, next, because now how soon you want to do that? ASAP. Because for you to become Happy Builder, your level ones, the people that you sponsor, they need time to get their Happy Three, right? To get on the program and, hey, fill in the spot, and do the 2,000 in volume each. So the sooner you do it, the more time they have to do it, and the more time they have to become Happy Three. And the next step down is Happy Three Builder. So for example, if you want to be Happy Three Builder, this is what it looks like. And then they do one more step down. They become Happy Three, and they become Happy Three Builder. Each of these circles is an organizational chart, so it represents a person that's building the business. And any volume that comes through, well, the threshold is what, 2,000 to become Happy Three. Literally, you become Happy Three. You help minimum three people become Happy Three. You become Happy Three Builder. But for them to be Happy Three Builder, they also need to teach minimum three other people or more to become Happy Three. So it's literally just filling in the slot, one, two, three, or more, hit 2,000 volume, and then you can start duplicating your organization. Now, the whole thing is, look, we're building two organization of customers, for example. So let's say, for example, you're level one, are the people that you sponsor, and level two are the people they sponsor, level three are the people they sponsor. So if we go down even seven level, like in a compensation plan in terms of matching bonus, you're going to start, for example, on the left side, just with one. They sponsor three. Those three sponsor three is nine. Those three sponsor three is 27, 81, 243, 729. That's a lot of people. And the other side, you put two people who want to do the business and hey, let's sponsor three. And they become Happy Three or Happy Three Builder, another level down. So literally, it can go deeper and deeper and deeper, and your organization start to grow organically. Okay. So as you do that, remember we're one third, two third, So how does the math work? Okay. I work out the math for you so you don't have to. So just imagine if all these customers, right, they're on SmartShip. You talk about seven level, just on the left side, your left organization, you have seven level, you have 1,093 people. And if they buy one to two product or 60 points a month worth of product, well, that is 65,000 points approximately. And if you divide it by 300 on one side, on the left side, and 600 points on the other, you cycle 218 times. If you cycle at $35, that's $7,630. If you're a happy 10, you cycle at $45. You're talking about, yeah, double the money or more, right? At $2 signs, you're talking about $9,810, right? So you're doing good. You're doing pretty good. All right. Now, this for illustration purposes. Numbers are perfect, people are not. But the idea of happy three is what? Fill in the three spots, right? Or more. Hit that 2000 PSV, boom, extra 200. So everybody in there is trying to hit their happy three, extra 200, 200, 200, up to three times, and then help other people to get to the happy three. All right. Now, next, I want to share with you an idea because what I realized that a lot of people, when they first come in, they do what they think they can do in the business as they go out, share with people. And this is not about the number of people, but just the idea. This is also for educational and illustration purposes. So it kind of educate you what is possible. Because for you to grow the customer base, it doesn't take a lot. Now, as you go out there, you share with people. Let's say we talk about a 4 week cycle. So, okay. So what week one, two, three, and four. And let's say we talk about the number of people that would come in to become a customer or brand ambassador the next 4 weeks. All right. Now, when somebody comes in, or maybe somebody new, or maybe you're in the business already, the question is, are you full-time or part-time? Is it possible to enroll three customers or three brand ambassadors a week? That's the question, right? Well, that's the first question. How many people do you need to talk to? Let's say, for example, we talk about happy three, just three people, three customers, okay? Um, so how many people you need to talk to enroll three customers who use the product? Once you share with them about or three brand ambassadors, all right? So, or a combination. So everybody have their own answer. You may be thinking, oh, maybe I need to talk to 10 people, maybe I need to talk to 20 people, but you know what? Three is not a lot, right? Let's say you need to talk to 10 people. Well, 7 days a week, it's a very long time. It's 24 hours a day. Even if you do something, whenever, right? You have 7 days to do it. If you enroll three, is it possible to enroll three? Majority of people say, yeah, of course, three is not a big number, right? So, but just remember, it's a business. A business, the best businesses is when you make money every day from the business, right? So this is the first step. And never do the minimum. Not that I tell you three, you do three. No, do whatever you think you can. If you can do 5 a week, 10 a week, whatever you want, right? Whatever number, suits you. Well, let's say, for example, the simple three. Okay, because most people think, oh, it's so easy to do. I probably can talk to people and get three customer. But let's say though, I make it a little bit harder. I say, hey, uh, enroll three customers or brand ambassadors that love to talk, love to share. Okay, they're alive, and they want something. They're just active people. Can you find those three? It might take you more than three to get three like that, right? Because we want quality customers, quality and brand ambassador working with us, right? So now, let's say you find three like that. They're active, they're lively, they love to share, they love to talk, they have a good network, they're very resourceful, they want something, or they love to get discounts. Those people, they're out there. We all know them. Okay. Now, let's say those three, we help say, hey, you know what? Let's work on your referral. How would you like to make some money? So let's say we help those three and they're willing to open their network and give some referrals uh, and and those three, the second week, they enroll three each, which is nine. And then we help these nine, the same kind of people, enroll three the following week, the third week. That's 27. Roll three is 81. Oh, that's a lot. Well, how do you do that? Well, we have Zoom like this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Your own team probably has the same thing. We can meet face to face. We can share from, like I said, all the social media or even from the back office. There's tons in tools, documents, and in media to share information with other people. So you just go share. It's a number game. Will everybody say yes? No, not everybody said yes. For sure. There'll be people who say no. Trust me. Even it doesn't matter how much money I make, people still say no to me. So I just move on. Okay. So the one of the reasons why people don't do well because they either don't make enough contacts or they just after the first 5 to 10 people who say no, they just stop completely. Okay. But life is not just 5 to 10 people. You don't have 5 to 10 people tell you no to determine your future. I never allowed that. Okay. Now next, the first three, though, we tell them, hey, you know what? The first three, we'd say, you know what? Don't not only sponsor three a week, sponsor three every week. So we teach them that everybody come in, sponsor three every week. Okay, sponsor three customers, brand ambassador, whatever mix you want. Okay. So now the second week, well, you got to do three also, another three. And those three also sponsor three each, etc. The third week also sponsor three, etc. So everybody comes in, they sponsor three. Okay. Well, what happened is that you'll be surprised how many people there are. In 4 week period, 228 customers or brand ambassador, whatever mix you want. Well, now if we were going to reach for the stars, okay, let's say the ideal situation, and everybody comes in and buy enough product for themselves and their spouse for a couple months, like 2 or 3 months, right? So that's usually the business builder pack or the founder pack, right? If you do that, you're actually within the first 2 weeks, you're already qualified for the founder pool if you're a founder already. If you're not, well, find out what that is. I think those will go away pretty soon. We're almost done with that. Probably sometime in January. I don't know, but we're pretty close. Second, by the second week, if you enroll three and three, that's six. If they do enough volume, you could become a 3 star in 2 weeks. That's a rank. You get three-level leadership matching bonus as a 3 star. That's a great way to jumpstart just in 2 weeks' time. Now, as you grow, well, you know what? If you keep working, this is your own action, right? Three a week. By the fourth week, you sponsor 12. Well, you could be a happy 10 already. All right. So then you can cycle at $45. That's another pay raise. Wow. So you got to go in and check the compensation plans for the qualification details. Okay, so this is just an overview, all right, but also for illustration purposes, right? Now imagine if all these are customers and every month they buy product. Well, you start making some money. If they're on Smart Ship, great. As a retail or maybe they're in your organization in terms of brand ambassador, because people who do the business also they also tend to buy more product to use, and also maybe they sell some themselves face to face, or maybe they give it away or they promote the business with it. So business builder, they do more volume personally also. So in conclusion, well, the happy three is very simple. The idea is happy three, you have one third, two third, you follow and create duplication. You rewarded PSV through retail sales to customers, a la carte, when people buy just enrollment and upgrade packages, product packages, and promotional product packages and smart ship. Okay. Well, three a week, the first week, it gets you qualified. Remember the binary? You put one on the left, one on the right. You start to get qualified to make team commission. Okay. And the second week, you have a chance to become 3 star if they do enough volume, right? Now, remember again, don't do the minimum three, do more than three. Most people come in, we do, and when I look back, I realize I do what I expect. So if I think low, I do low. If I think higher, I do higher. If you want to make it four, maybe five or six or 10, the first week or the next 4 weeks, whatever you need to do, go all out, do it. The second week you can also qualify for the founder pool if you do three a week, right? So then you also in a 4 week period, if you're able to reach a happy 10. That's the plan. How simple can it be? So building big is not as hard as you think. It just takes some simple ideas. The number one, it's about you, your why. Number two, in the compensation plan, we build two organizations. And number three, happy three. Think about that. Is that simple, right? And I just walk you through, I connected all the dots for you. Now, again, the illustration, there's no income claim whatsoever. It's for illustration purposes and education. Numbers are perfect, people are not. So you need to work the plan a little harder than just the perfect numbers to get more result. That's how it works. Okay? So hopefully today I share with you the idea how do these people go from retailing the product to enrolling people, who buy more product, right? More customers or brand ambassadors buy a little bit more than just the minimum. Because when there's an opportunity involved, most people want to make more money or have another side stream of income. And that's the other thing, like today when I was sharing with the young lady about, think about your why first before you decide what you want to do. Because once you get in it, you're spending your time. I said to her, your future is not what you do. Your future is what you spend your time on. That creates your future. The more time you focus on certain things, that's your future, either good or bad. I don't know. You decide. I was sharing with her the last time I watched Los Angeles Laker basketball game was when Kobe was still playing with Shaquille O'Neal, which is like years ago, right? 15, 20 years ago. So long ago. Oh my gosh. But I've been so busy with my life and finding opportunity, traveling the world, able to, buy nice things, enjoy life, building a life that I want. Life is always up and down. Doesn't matter if you have money or not. But, it actually, it helps a lot, especially when things come up. Like I'm in the sandwich generation. I have kids and older parents. So yeah, when you make money, when you have more, you can you can use it to love other people more. I have more money to take care of my parents if anything happens, and I have more money to send the kids to better schools. That's important when you have more resources. I have more money to give to charity, to donate to worthy causes that I value, and help people that I value, and treat other people better in a way. Um, Life can be good. I understand. Life is busy, and many of you have jobs, and that's fine. But always have something on the side because that's the world we live in. Nothing is guaranteed anymore. And we think about that, sometimes, the life that we want, the things that we want to balance, there are pains that we have that we want to change. Yeah, pain is a short motivator, but don't forget to go long, to go big, to have success is always long term. It's always, look at Amazon, 25 years, become a $1 trillion company from a little office. Yeah, if you never seen that picture with Jeff Bezos, with his little desk and his little office, with stacks of paper on the desk, he's just sitting there looking at the desk. That's all. That's how all businesses start. It's not all glamorous, right? Every success has its stories, how it got there. Always a humble beginning, you know? So successful people who are self-made, they never look down at other people because they know they have they have, climbed the mountain, they have walked on the journey, and that's how it is. Look for those people, you know, go ground yourself in the wild book where, it talks about, it asks you, like I said, find your why, because that determines your passion, your speed, your determination, your long-term longevity in creating something that's successful. This industry has given me a lot. These kind of platforms have given me a lot. Let me tell you, compared to traditional business, compared to a job, this is a shortcut, but it's not an overnight success. It takes work, like anything else. So look, if you want to be, whatever rank, right? 3 star, 3 star pro, 3 star elite, 4 star, 5 star, 6 star, etc. It takes work. Okay? Commit to it. And this is the last thing I would say. Sometimes people say that success is a decision. Well, it's a little bit more than a decision because every decision, there's consequences. Now, the word consequence It could be positive or negative. So what you got to know what consequence you want to make the right decision to get to where you want, your why, your reasons, your goals. Okay? That's more important. So think about that. Commit to it. Go all out. If not just the next 4 weeks, just to finish the happy three. Prove to yourself what you're made of. Even if you don't get it all, if you get some, that's better than nothing. Because our own self-worth is only from what we do, what we accomplish, not given, because that is just an empty shell at the end of the day. But when we actually do it, we learn something. And when you learn something, those things are in you forever. Nobody can take that away. You can do it in 2025. All we need to do is just go step by step by step. But make sure you know your why and your goal. So you go step in the right direction versus just going in a circle. Get it done. Go all out the next 4 weeks and get it done. Whatever goals that you have. You want to make 5,000 a month. You might make 4,000 a month, 3,000 a month, 10,000 a month. Go make it happen. Go work it. If you don't know how, the shortcut is ask. That's how it works. That's why we work in teams. That's why we have leaders to help. And that's the beautiful thing with three. We have so many good leaders who are so passionate and open, who are experienced to help you, right? So this concludes my Empowerment Tuesday at 2 a.m. in the morning, my time. Thank you so much. And much love to you and the best to all of you in 2025. Take care, folks. See you in the next Zoom.